Hey everyone, we're diving deep into a topic that's both intriguing and controversial. The mark of the beast and the seal of God, symbols that really split the faithful into
absolutely.
two camps.
Right. I'm really intrigued by how these symbols define loyalty.
Exactly.
On one side, you've got the seal of God as a mark of divine protection and belonging. And on the other, the mark of the beast showing allegiance to a counterfeit system.
Yeah, so starting with the seal of God, it's like a divine signature on someone's life that represents ownership, authenticity, and protection.
Yeah, definitely.
And it's connected to the Holy Spirit and obeying God's law, especially keeping the Sabbath.
And that Sabbath part is key, right?
Right, really.
It's not just about a day of rest, but a sign deep in symbolism that underlines God's authority as creator.
Exactly. It's like, picture it as a seal embossed with the name, title, and domain.
Yeah,
all
right.
markers of true authority. It's a reminder that those who keep the Sabbath and follow God's commandments receive His protection and a real sense of belonging.
On the flip side, we have the mark of the beast, which totally turns that idea around, marking those who submit to an enforced man-made system of worship, a system that's fundamentally opposed to God's law.
Yep. And what's striking is that this mark isn't necessarily a microchip or a tattoo,
Yeah, absolutely.
but more a symbol of forced allegiance, like an emblem of false worship, where actions and mindset are essentially counterfeited.
And the imagery is pretty powerful. The forehead representing the mind and the hand representing actions, showing that it's not just about physical marks, but a deep inner commitment.
The text really lays it all out. It emphasizes that God's seal is evidence of genuine worship and loyalty through obedience, while the beast's mark is a sign of giving in to a corrupt and false system, a deceptive form of allegiance.
Now, one thing that caught my attention is the discussion on the Sabbath versus Sunday worship.
Oh, yeah.
It challenges us to rethink traditions that might stray from the original commandments.
Exactly. It's almost like a wake-up call. The argument is that while the Sabbath directly identifies God as the Creator, switching to Sunday worship aligns you with human laws that contradict what God ordained. I do wonder if it's a bit too black and white sometimes.
I get that, but I appreciate that perspective. There's definitely nuance in today's practices.
Right.
But the core message here is that our worship should align with God's explicit commands rather than man-made adjustments.
Exactly. Ultimately, the text lays out a stark choice. Follow God's clear life-giving commandments and receive His seal, or align with a false system of worship that carries the mark of the beast.
Yes, exactly.
This isn't just theoretical, it's a call for personal and spiritual introspection.
It definitely challenges us to, evaluate our own commitments.
Right, exactly.
Are we truly marked by our obedience and faith? Or are we falling prey to systems that, don't really honor God's original intentions?
Yes, that's the heart of it. And it's a reminder that genuine worship is about an authentic relationship with the divine.
Absolutely.
Not merely ticking off religious traditions. It's a challenge to reclaim what true loyalty really means in a complex world.
Well, that gives us a lot to chew on, and it really fires up a conversation about how we navigate ancient truths and modern practices.
Right on, exactly.
It's a powerful prompt for introspection and reassessment of our faith.
So, in a nutshell, the dynamic tension between the seal of God and the mark of the beast forces us to choose our allegiance, to stand with what's genuine and divinely ordained, or to settle for a system that compromises on truth.
Yeah, definitely.
And that, my friend, is a challenge that has resonated through the ages.
Wow, there's so much depth in these symbols. It really makes you consider the essence of your own faith journey. A timeless dialogue between true worship and forced compliance.